Put structures in place that reflect academic excellence, good corporate governance with a conducive intellectual, social, and physical environment for research, teaching, and learning.
Puani University is determined to be a center of excellence in teaching, learning, and research in the areas of marine sciences and oceanography, coastal and dryland agriculture, education, pure and applied science, in particular tropical medicine. We currently have 7 schools, pure and applied sciences. We have the School of Education, and then we have the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and then we have the School of Agricultural Sciences and Agribusiness. We have the School of Environmental and Earth Sciences. We also have the School of Graduate Studies that handles all the postgraduate work. And as you will see, we are going to graduate quite a number of PhD students, master students who are coming from this school. We also have the School of Health and Human Sciences, and we hope from next year to offer courses in pharmacy, master students who are coming. The university has had a steady but gradual increase in student numbers, not just increasing numbers per se, but out of the increase in the number of market-driven courses and programs that we offer. So it is as a result of the increase of programs from the initial 7 in 2008 to the current 44 that has seen an increase in numbers. So we are not just increasing numbers here at Pwani, we are increasing programs.
I'm happy to have studied the PhD in Puani University. A PhD is a very tough course, but I'm happy because in Puani University, I was able to access my supervisors easily. We had face-to-face discussions with them, and that was very helpful for me. I was able to access the library easily, and we have very good books in the library. I was able to get my reading materials from there. We also have the e-library that was very helpful to me. And generally, even the whole atmosphere was very conducive.
The Administration, Finance and Planning Division supports the functions of the Academic and Student Affairs Division and the Research and Extension Division through planning for acquisition and allocation of resources required to ensure quality teaching, learning, research and outreach.
As an institution, we do have research activities that are funded both internally and externally. From the internal funding, we do receive funding from NACOSTI and also from our own resources. The external funding, I can just mention 1 or 2, that is from the Nietzsche and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundations.
The university is set to grow both in infrastructure, student population and staff profiles, hence a need to increase various development projects.
We want to develop infrastructure to support teaching and learning. That is laboratories, teaching space and office spaces. And then we would like to partner with investors to develop hostels, student accommodation, student dining hall spaces, and sporting facilities. Our human resource strategy is to develop our own, together with an infusion of staff both internationally and from outside the university. Now, in developing our own, we have been pursuing a very active staff development program, and currently several of our staff members are overseas pursuing their PhD degrees.
The university has in place a master plan and a strategic plan. This strategic plan is structured in line with the Kenya Vision 2030 and the medium-term plan and the ministry's strategic plan to give direction on the future of the university. The implementation of the master plan is currently ongoing.
Yes, Pwani University has in place a master plan which was done by Symbion International. The master plan is comprehensive in that it projects growth of the university on all fronts. Student accommodation, teaching facilities, laboratory, roadworks, and so on and so forth. In the strategic plan, it's proposed that the university grows with an intention of eventually having a student population of about 15,000 in the year 2020. Now, within our master plan, various areas within the university compound, which sits on about 600 acres of land. We would like to develop state-of-the-art sporting facilities.
Pwani University has from inception been involved in creating a national image in order to be globally competitive.
Examine the left eye, we are seeing that the pupil is more dilated. It's actually not equal to the right side.
The Varsity has initiated exchange and internationalization programs with universities in Germany, France, and the USA.
We also do a lot of collaborations across the globe through MOUs, over that 5 MOUs that we have signed. And out of these collaborations, recently we have had German students from Technical University of Munich who visited our institutions on community-based research on summer school exchange. Our students also visit Germany every year on the same exchange visit so that they have international exposure.
Puani University recognizes the importance of ICT deployment in its operations to enhance efficiency, information sharing, and service delivery. With a population of over 7,000 students, the university has a vibrant students' representative body known as the Pwani University Students Association, whose officials are regularly elected by the students.
It is a student body whereby normally it comprises of one government subdivided into 2 different branches. The first one is the governing council headed by the president. The second one is the Congress, and normally the person who head the Congress is the Speaker of the House. The leadership normally provides a platform whereby the students can be in a position to air out their opinions, their views, and also if there are many challenges, they can be in a position to be resolved because we have the leadership which normally exists in that institution. We are training ourselves to become leaders because leadership doesn't start and end the university, but also after we are done with our 4-year course or 5 or 7 years or so, we normally practice our potentials which we had when we were at the university.
Sports activities are integral to the university under the stewardship of the sports development officers alongside elected students' representatives. The university had a successful sporting season in the concluded academic year.
Sports is a crucial department in this university because it makes the students very active, especially after a long day's lecture. They come here in the afternoon to relax and also for recreational purposes and also for competition purposes. Apart from that, it also makes them mentally alert. The sports disciplines that we have got hockey, volleyball, basketball, handball, football, rugby for both ladies and gents. We also have all the indoor sports. Right now, we are participating in the Kenya University Sports Association. We are the sports powerhouse in the Coast Conference. Currently, we are the champions in the Coast Conference for taekwondo, chess, hockey, football, netball, volleyball, and also the indoor games like tennis, table tennis.
Pwani University is determined to be a world-class university in social, economic, and technological advancements to generate, disseminate, and apply knowledge while sustaining excellence in teaching, learning, and research.
I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the 1,051 students who are graduating from the university. I would also like to assure the students that they are leaving the university as well-rounded, well-trained individuals, ready for the market. We have empowered them for sustainable development.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to start our session now. Just a moment. Yes. We would like to begin our session now with the student counselor talking to students, giving them an idea of how that office operates and the kind of services which are available to the students. And now during the COVID-19 challenge, she should be able to tell us how you can access these services while you are away, and when you come to the university. Of course, that will be easy to locate the office and get the services. But now that you are away from there, we need to know how we can access those services. But however, before that, she will have some issues to share with us. So I'd like to invite Madam Winnie Chege, the student councillor at Puani University, to take over this session and take us through. Welcome. Yeah, we need to, she needs to do something so that you can see her you can see her as she speaks. So yeah, we need to just give her 2 minutes and we shall be ready. So sit now and yeah, sit, just sit. Yes.
Okay, sorry for the interruption. Once more, I introduce myself. My name is Winnie Chege. I'm the Pwani University Student Councillor, and therefore I can say that I'm your councillor. Karibuni sana Pwani University. I begin by saying that your mental health is a treasure, and your mental health is your responsibility. You need to take care of your mental health. And with that, I want to introduce the Puani University Counseling Services. Puani University has an active counseling service that has counselors and peer counselors and mentors. As you begin your academic journey here at Puani University, as a young adult, your path to graduation may have some challenges and some obstacles. This is normal for any college experience. It is expected that as you're going through your college experience, you may encounter challenges and obstacles. The challenges may be in the area of academics, it may be in the area of relationships, it might be in the area of family, and social or personal challenges. The Pwani University Counseling Services are a free resource for you during such times when you feel unhappy, when you're going through challenges, when you're going through obstacles. We are here so that you don't suffer alone when you're struggling. So reach out to us. I myself, as the student counselor, I can say that I have sought counseling many times in my life. When I was a student, I sought counseling for the challenges that I was going through, and it helped me a lot. And therefore, when I talk about counseling to students, it is out of experience. I know it can help you when you're going through challenges and when you're going through obstacles. It can help you when you're making decisions, and it can help you cope through your experiences in the universities. So I encourage you very much, whatever challenges you'll be going through, that you may be able to go for counseling when it is necessary. Now, students may ask, for what issues do I go for counseling? You can seek counseling because you are going through relationship challenges, because you are stressed, you are depressed, you are having suicidal feelings, maybe you are struggling with drug and substance use and abuse, you're feeling lonely, you are unable to make friends, you are having low self-esteem, you are going through personal problems, you have been through a sexual assault, you are struggling with loss and grief after the loss of loved ones, or you have suffered any other trauma. So you can seek counseling for these issues and anything that makes you unhappy or for which you feel disturbed. The counseling services in Puani University can also provide you with the information you need. So you are free to request for information from the counseling office. And apart from that, you can also seek answers to questions that you may have. From this moment, I want to tell you that you can benefit from our support from the counseling services at Puani University. How can you contact us? During this COVID-19 pandemic, you can contact us using our email address. I will give you the email address. It is counseling, written with a double L, counseling@pu.ac.ke. So you can write to us. Alternatively, you can call us, send an SMS, or write a WhatsApp message using the following number: 0721 839327. Again, I repeat the number: 0721 839327. We will be able to respond to your concerns. However, when the universities reopen, you can visit the counseling office in person. We are located at the old administration block, office number 9. So you can ask where the old administration block is and look for office number 9. In case you forget this, just ask where the Dean of Students office is and they will direct you to us. So don't forget that even now while you are at home, if you have any issues, any challenges that you're going through, we are here to help you. We are here to support you. You do not have to wait until the universities open. Something else that I can talk about is that many of students have not gone through counseling. And it is important for me to talk about the counseling experience, maybe what you can expect if you come for counseling. Counseling is not a scaring process. There is nothing to fear about counseling. It can help you when you're going through challenges, when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling unhappy or disturbed about something. Now, what is the first step? When you are in need of counseling, the first step is for you to acknowledge that you have a problem or acknowledge that you have a challenge. It is so important for you to say, I need help. That is the first step. Step number 2 is to reach out. Reach out to us, because if you do not, we will not know that you're suffering. We will not know that you have a problem or challenge or that you need help. So the second step is to reach out to us. Come to the counseling office in person when the universities are open. While the country is undergoing the COVID-19 pandemic challenge, once more, I encourage you to reach out to us through our email address and through calling, SMSing, or writing WhatsApp messages. I will repeat the number again. I think it's important for you to get this number. The number is 0721 839327. And for those who would want to email us at counseling@pu.ac.ae. And the counseling has a double L, don't forget that. You will get helped. If it's a question, it shall be answered. And whatever it is that your need is, we are going to try and help you. It is important for you to take care of your mental health during this COVID-19 pandemic, and even after that, when the universities reopen for full session. Something else that I would want to talk about, when you come for counseling or when you go for counseling, the counselor will work with you under strict confidentiality. What this means is, feel free to confide in the counselor, because whatever you will say to the counselor in session remains confidential. The information you give the counselor is protected. And I think this is one of the beauties of counseling, that information is protected. Whatever you talk with in counseling is protected. So this should encourage you to talk to the counselor when there is a need for you to do that. It is also easy to talk to a counselor. One thing I can say about counselors, including myself, we are people who understand. We are people who do not judge you for whatever you say or you have done. And I would say we are also kind. So feel free to approach us. There is no need to fear. Just give yourself courage. I want to talk about peer counselors. The counseling services at Puani University has peer counselors and mentors. These peer counselors are students like you who have been trained in counseling skills. They are willing and they are ready to help you. You will be able to identify them through the shirts and blouses that they put on. These shirts and blouses have the label peer counselor. Sometimes you will also find that they have tags that have the name peer counselor. Feel free to approach them for any help that you need. They are your fellow students, and therefore there is no need to fear them. Just stop them around the university's grounds or outside there and talk to them. Let them help you with any issues that you may be going through. So I encourage you to approach them. I have a piece of advice for you as you come on board. If for any reason you feel lost, you feel confused, I advise you to talk to a peer counselor. Ask a peer counselor for guidance, or even come to the counseling office and I will offer you guidance. Why talk to a peer counselor? Because a peer counselor will never take advantage of you, and they will be able to advise you and give you the information that you need. Another piece of advice, as you come on board to the university, please take it easy. Take your time to observe. Take your time to learn. Many of the mistakes that students make are made in first year and second year. The reason is that some of the students do not take time to learn their environment and also to observe their environment. Please take your time. Take time to observe and to learn, and you might make lesser mistakes in your academic journey. Now, that is just a piece of advice for you as you come on board. Now, we also train peer counselors. So once the universities resume, hopefully it will be soon, you can look out for our advert inviting you to train as a peer counselor in case you would want to join that particular field. Now, as a conclusion, I want you to remember this. Challenges, problems, obstacles are part of the human experience. Every human being at one time or another goes through challenges, has some problems, and has some obstacles. So when you're suffering this, you are not unique. You are only part of the human being. It just means you are a human being. So when you have these challenges, please don't keep them to yourself. Don't stay in your room or in your house depressed and stressed. Just reach out, talk to us so that we may be able to make it easy for you during that rough patch of your life. So once more, reach out. We are here for you. The counseling office and the peer counselors, we are here for you. We are waiting for you. We care and we wish to make your experience easier and more enjoyable in Puani University. As I end, I want to remind you once again, mental health is a treasure. You are responsible for taking care of your mental health, but we are here to help you ensure that you remain mentally healthy in and through your journey at Pwani University. So thank you so much. Karibuni sana. God bless you all. Karibuni Pwani. Asanteni.
Thank you, Madam Winnie, for that presentation. I think it has enhanced your understanding of the services that we provide at Pwani in reference to counseling services. Now, I said yesterday that as you begin this journey, know that we are with you. The Office of the Dean of Students is with you. And it's important that you always share with us any challenges that you might have so that we can support you as you go through your journey to attain your academic desires. This was meant to be a very brief session just to introduce the counseling services. Beyond that, I want to handle in 2-3 minutes another area that is related to the students' welfare and also partly on the counseling services. This is about health. We talked yesterday and they indicated that Pwani University is located in Kilifi town, and we realize or we know that majority of our students will be coming from up country, so there will be a difference in the climate. You are likely to experience a different type of climate here. Then that comes with other issues or issues related to health. Now, I want to begin and say that one of the challenges that we have here, other than what has emerged, that is COVID-19, we have challenges of illness such as malaria. Malaria is common in Kilifi because of the high population of mosquito in the region and the wetness and humidity conditions of the environment. Now, we therefore urge you, if you are coming to Puani, make arrangements so that you are well protected when you are here against mosquito bites. One of these is to make sure that when you sleep in the night, you sleep under a net, and if possible, a treated mosquito net. That prevents you from contracting malaria. The university operates a health unit, a student's health unit. Now, the student health unit is purposefully meant to give you first-hand treatment or handling in case you feel sick. So we have medics in this health unit who will listen to your challenge and advise you accordingly. So students who have paid up their fees, they have registered themselves with the university, they can go to the health unit and get assisted. In case your illness or your challenge is beyond the reach, the capacity of the health unit to handle, then you will be given a referral. The referral will either recommend you to go to a specialist or to go to a bigger hospital like the Kilifi County Referral Hospital, or even the Coast Province Referral Hospital, or any other hospital outside the university. When you go to the health unit and your case is able to be handled by the health unit, then you don't pay anything because you have already paid your medical fees alongside your fees that you paid to the university. So cases at the health unit, the student's health unit, you are not surcharged or asked for any payment. They'll treat you if they can and give you the medication that you require. However, upon referral, when you are referred to a specialist or referred to a bigger hospital, then the guardian and yourself, you are supposed to make arrangements to cater for the cost that may be required for you to get services in those other places. Now, with this, I've had so many cases where students fall sick, and this is perhaps a pre-existing condition, and they have been referred to a bigger hospital, but then they don't have ways to cater for the services that are being offered. So we are telling you that it's good all the time to prepare yourself for such kind of eventualities by trying to make sure that you have a fallback plan in case that happens. One of the things that I see students doing is to make sure that they have their NHIF, that is the National Insurance Fund, ready. They are up to date, and they can use this when they get referred and perhaps even hospitalized in these other big hospitals. I've also seen that some students buy their insurance just before they join the university, so that in case they are sick and they cannot be treated in our health unit, then they can go to another hospital outside, even private hospitals, and they get treated using their insurance policies. I would therefore urge, as you are there at home, discuss this issue with your parents, with your guardians or sponsors, and make sure that at least you buy yourself an insurance policy to cater for any incidences or cases which cannot be handled at the university health unit. So that is something that over the years I have seen, and I would like to advise you so that you can get ready and prepare yourself in that manner. Still on matters of health, yesterday I talked about alcohol and drug abuse as one of the challenges that the youth are facing, not only at Pwani, but within the region and even across Kenya and the world at large. We also have a challenge of HIV/AIDS. I know nowadays people don't talk so much about it, but it is there. It's always good that as you come here, get focused, as I said, with what brought you to the university, and do away or minimize all these side shows which can distract you from your learning and bring you some challenges like contracting HIV/AIDS. So what the university has a unit, the AIDS control unit. This unit is basically there to give you as much information as possible about this challenge of HIV/AIDS, and also assist in the measures which are in place recommended by the government on control of HIV. We normally work in this particular unit alongside with students, volunteers. So as you come, you can also join us in the AIDS control unit, and you become a peer educator. Your key would be to communicate, talk, pass information to create awareness, particularly on the preventive and control measures of HIV/AIDS and any other issues which surround it, like alcohol and drug abuse. So that is the AIDS control unit and its role. And I can assure you, other than the officer we have there, majority of those who serve are mainly students, and they work there as volunteers, and it's really rewarding. When you join, you get some training, some basic training, and that basic training comes with a certificate, and it has been rewarding to those who have gone through and gotten the certificate. When they go out in the market and they show that certificate, it becomes an added advantage of that student. Still on those issues related to the AIDS control unit, I like to also echo that the unit offers some more specialized training and also it is involved in issues of blood donation, and they also go out to meet with the community, to interact with the community as part of the mandate of the university. So we engage with students and go out so that we can also assist and serve the community. So that is our AIDS control unit. So as you are there, you are now our student. We would like you to stay safe. First, with the COVID-19 challenge, make sure that you don your mask all the time and you become precautious so that you don't get this disease. Then alcohol and drug abuse, please try to avoid that, because I can tell you, if you go into it, it can ruin your studies in the university. I'd like also to add something as far as the students' welfare is concerned, is this issue of sports. I talked about it yesterday and said we are very active as a university on matters of sports, and we realize that when our students are engaged in sports, they also perform well when they go to in their academics. So this is something which we'd like you to join us, and when you join us, you get into these sports, and you should be able to first build your body, you become good, you have a good health, and also mental health, and again, you should be able to perform well in class. With that, and knowing that this was a very short session this afternoon, I would like to stop unless any of my colleagues has joined and would like to say something. The ICT team, if there's something that you like to remind me to add to tell the students, or you want to say, I would like to stop at this point and welcome you to tomorrow's session. We're starting from the morning session, where we are going to still continue talking about the university and talk about the various schools that we have in the university, and then give you more details about the programs and the opportunities that are there. So kindly make arrangements for you to be able to join and be able to gain what we have prepared for you. For now, thank you so much for setting your time. God bless you, and we meet tomorrow. This session ends at that point. Thank you so much.